Shalom, family. Good to see you all here. Hope you're doing well. We're going to go over what's going on, not only in Minnesota, but nationwide. Everything seems to be intensifying, and ICE is just roughing everybody up. It doesn't matter if you are here legally or not. When they get a hold of you, they are just doing some crazy stuff to people. And remember, it's Stephen Miller that's in charge of this operation. So you already know it's going to be filled with evil just from that piece of information alone. But you're going to see what I mean when I start showing the videos. They are really going heavy-handed with the public. Now, the first video that I'm going to show you, and I don't know why white women do this shit. This white woman walks up to a complete stranger and accuse him of being an ICE agent and just being abusive and everything, right? He wasn't an ICE agent. He was a regular citizen, and her ass ended up getting arrested. I said, y'all do that all the time. Y'all always making some damn accusation and be as wrong as two left feet. But I'm glad the end result was she got arrested. She had no right to walk up and do what she did. And there's another one in here. ICE was chasing an illegal, I guess this woman was illegal. She was getting chased by ICE while she was trying to do her DoorDash job. And you'll see when we get to that part because they'll be talking. So this DoorDash driver runs inside of the customer's home. She didn't invite her in. She just, when she opened the door, this woman ran in. She was running from ICE. So the ICE agents, what they did was they retaliated on this woman and took her infant son. And I'm like, how the hell do you take somebody's baby? But I guess they thought she was helping this woman. And in a sense, what do you do in a situation like that? You know, but she had an infant son, and ICE went in there. Not only did they get the woman they were chasing, but they took this woman's infant son. I would have had to die that day because they wouldn't have took my child. I would just have to, I would be gone because it would have been on if they would have grabbed my kid. But y'all be careful out here because it might be your intent to mind your business. And if these illegals walk up on you or try to jump in your car getting away from ICE, you can easily be pulled into these situations. Easily. So, y'all, let me go ahead and share my screen so we can get started. Please give me a 1 if you can see my screen. Thank you.
Ice garbage? Are you ice garbage? Mom, who are you? What's your name? Are you ice? Oh, you don't want me to take a picture of your face? Is that because you're ice?
Seconds after the crash, agents abruptly stopped their vehicle and exited with weapons in hand pointed at her, a U.S. citizen. Agents then forcibly opened her door and pulled her out of the vehicle by her legs without identifying themselves, presenting a warrant, or informing her that she was under arrest. Bystanders yelled, "You hit her, we have it on video," and agents, of course, ignored the crowd and forced her into a red minivan and drove away. They just left her car behind in the middle of the road, her coffee still in the cup holder and her keys in plain view. DHS later released a statement claiming that she was at fault, claiming she crashed into an unmarked government vehicle and then violently resisted arrest.
Have you guys seen the videos going around on TikTok of the ICE agents. ICE, the people who go around and find the illegals, harass them, deport them, lock them up and all that stuff because they're here illegal. So in these videos, you have ICE agents going inside of Spanish or Mexican establishments, mainly restaurants, sitting down, comfortably eating tacos, burritos, after harassing customers outside of the restaurant and harassing customers inside the restaurant. This lady right here, I give her all respect for going off on those agents the way that she did. When she got done with those agents, she ripped them a whole new, hole. Them agents got up from the table, left their food there, and walked out. First of all, your job is to find illegal immigrants, detain them, find them and find out if they're illegal, if they have the proper documents. And if they don't, then they get in trouble. You take action from there. But why on God's green earth would you choose that profession and then decide to go to their establishment, harass people outside before you come in and order your food, harass the people that's inside that's ordering food, and then sit down as an agent with your whole entire ICE outfit on and have dinner at their establishment and think that they're not going to say nothing? I give that lady a huge round of applause. I wouldn't allow those agents in there, even though I know that they're doing their jobs and all that. But why on God's green earth would you go to a restaurant? You know what type of stuff they can do to your food? Do you know what they can put in your food? Man, y'all crazy. Y'all ICE agents, don't be going to those establishments.
Yeah, I
Trying
know.
to get comfortable with anything.
He needs a better
Those people
mic.
don't like y'all, man.
I feel like if they just do this every single time, every time they want to try and fuck with ICE agents, bust their windows, rip them out of the car, less of them will die and less of them will do this in the future. This is how you prevent them from doing it, is with the threat of just being ripped out of your car and getting federal charges. And like I said, it'll probably save their life.
Break it. Open the door. Open it. Last warning. Hey, go one way or the other. Don't go back. Back up, back up. Tough guy. Hold on. Back up. This is the United States.
Let me see. What's your name? Okay, ma'am.
To open the door and they have a warrant, then
They don't have a warrant. They said they'll get one.
okay, if they get one, then they're gonna break the door down.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant. Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran to my house.
All right.
I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what to do. I'll open the door if the police, say that I have to open the door, but like, I don't know what to do. This lady just was shot yesterday. Now I ordered fucking food and there's people outside my fucking house.
Cheyenne, I'm on my way, okay? All
What
right.
do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm so scared. James, come downstairs.
Cheyenne? Cheyenne?
What? I literally ordered DoorDash and now there's ICE agents around my house because the lady ran in my house and I don't know what to do because I don't know. They have no warrant. They have no warrant. They said that they were going to get one. I don't know what to do. I called the police. The police are on their way. I can't ignore it. I have a baby here and they have guns pointing everywhere in my house. I have some random lady in my house. I have my child barricaded.
They're looking at our backyard too.
They're looking at everything. They're everywhere. All because I ordered some fucking DoorDash food. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. This is the lady's license plate. They already took someone out of her car. I called the police. The police are on their way. I asked for a warrant. I just fucking ordered some fucking food and then some lady ran in my house.
The DoorDash lady ran in our house.
Get one, then they're gonna break the door down.
That's fine, but I don't want to open the door if they don't have a warrant. Because this was my DoorDash lady. I don't even know the lady. She just ran in my house.
All right.
I have a baby here. Like, I really don't know what to do. I'll open the door if the police, say that I have to open the door, but like, I don't know what to do. This lady just was shot yesterday. Now I ordered fucking food and there's people outside my fucking house.
Cheyenne, I'm on my way, okay? All
What
right.
do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm so scared. James, come downstairs.
Cheyenne? Cheyenne?
What? I literally ordered DoorDash and now there's ICE agents around my house because the lady ran in my house and I don't know what to do because I don't know. They have no warrant. They have no warrant. They said that they were going to get one. I don't know what to do.
Now, my thing is, get that bitch out of your house. See, me, I would have made her run out of my house. Even if she had to go out the back, you gonna get your ass the hell up on out of my house. I wish one of these illegals would run their ass up in my house. I wish they would try. No, no, she didn't have the right to do that. I understand she didn't want to get caught by ICE, but you don't just take it upon yourself to run in a stranger's house. Her ass would get out of my house. You deal with that the best way you can. That is now she brought a problem upon you. And see, what happens is you'll see what happens. This woman literally lost her baby. They took her baby from her. I think they thought she was helping this illegal, and she really wasn't. She kind of got put in this situation. She was just opening her door for her food. This woman pushed her way into the house. So let's go on.
I called the police. The police are on their way. I can't ignore it. I have a baby here and they have guns pointing everywhere in my house. I have some random lady in my house. I have my child barricaded.
They're looking at our backyard too.
They're looking at every.
No, she was not opening the door to accompany this woman. She was opening the door to get her food. That's what she was doing. She was opening the door to get her DoorDash food. And this woman pushed her way in because ICE was chasing her. So I don't know. I don't think that makes her an accomplice. But I do think this woman, I don't care. I would have got her out of my house. I would have got her out of my house. You don't do that to somebody, even if ICE is chasing you. You don't just push your way into somebody's house. See, I would have got her out of my house. All right.
Everything. They're everywhere. All because I ordered some fucking DoorDash food. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack. This is the lady's license plate. They already took someone out of her car. I called the police. The police are on their way. I asked for a warrant. I just fucking ordered some fucking food and then some lady ran in my house.
The DoorDash lady ran in her house. This dude just has his hand on his gun, just fucking chilling.
I don't want them to come in my house.
Okay. But this is the thing. Even if they get the warrant, they're coming in your house. They're not going to leave. So we need to come up with a solution to do this peacefully, right?
Oh my God.
I own this property.
What do I, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. I need to go, hold on, my neighbor's calling. Hold on. Hello? Yes.
They said they're gonna get a warrant to come in here because we ordered some DoorDash and some lady ran in our house. So now we don't know what to do. I don't think the police are gonna do anything because I don't know what to do. I'm just waiting for the warrant. I don't know what to do, man. This is scary. Can I just get a warrant? I just want a warrant, man. I got my child in here. This shit happened yesterday and
Nothing happens. If we wait, it's gonna get worse. Our SWAT team's gonna come. You have an active warrant for this person. Why do you make it worse? We don't want to deal with nothing with you.
Do you have your ID? She said she has her ID on her.
Hold on. Okay. If you put your hand up, you take your fucking hand. Stop. Okay. If I open this door, one, you're not coming in my house. I will give you her. This is her ID.
They said
She is a U.S. citizen.
They ran her place.
This was my fucking DoorDash. The fact that you guys are torment. I'm Native American. My fucking family already died for y'all to work here. Hung by Abraham motherfucking Lincoln. 38 plus 2. So the fact that y'all are on a Native American's fucking house is pissing me the fuck off. I will open this fucking door when I have the fucking decency to open this door since you guys have pointed fucking guns at me. I will fucking open it. But you guys are not coming in my house. You guys will not shoot anybody. You did yesterday.
And you had your hand on your gun this whole time you've been here, dude.
You had your hand on your gun the entire time.
We have it all right here. You're fucking live.
Get off my yard and I will open the door to let her out. Go up to the car because I don't feel comfortable I have a 2-year-old. I have a 1.5-year-old baby. I have 3 more in school. I have 3 more in school. Hello?
Hey, Cheyenne, this is Commander Hank with the Sheriff's Office calling you.
Yeah?
So, I understand that you're fighting right now.
I'm gonna
So,
move out.
I'm going to, but move.
Please.
you have 2 options, right? So either let the federal agents come in and take care of that, or let them just go right your option. But nobody from the sheriff's office is gonna show up there, because that's all I can tell you. I would just be able to tell you the same thing in person.
Okay, but what do I do?
I think that choice is up to you. You have those. I mean, those are your 2 options.
This
Right?
thing will charge us.
You need to come with me. Come
We
on.
can't. I have family.
on.
I'm
Come on.
sorry.
You need to come with me, ma'am. Come
There's
on.
nothing we can do.
Come on.
There's nothing
Come on.
we can do.
Come on. Just come on. Ma'am, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. Come on. Come on.
Oh my God.
I don't know what to do. I'm Native American. This is against everything I stand for. What the fuck do I do, man? I need you to come up.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Ma'am, I need
I'm
you.
sorry.
Come on. I can't. Don't. No guns. No shooting
guns.
anybody. No shooting anybody.
It's okay. No guns. No guns. No nothing.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do. I'm so sorry. I have TikTok followers. I have this going on my TikTok. I have 11,000 followers. I will let everybody. What is your name? What is your name? What is your name? Let me see. What's your name? Okay, ma'am. The police said I have to let you go. Ma'am. I don't know what to do. No,
They won't hear you. They won't hear you.
How could you do this to your own fucking people? That's insane. I don't fucking care. Y'all didn't have no fucking warrant.
Just give her some time.
Just give her some fucking time. Y'all just shot someone in Minnesota. I ordered DoorDash. My fucking DoorDash. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm Native American. Get the fuck off my yard until she comes that way. You don't even have a fucking warrant. But I'm not gonna go to fucking jail because y'all pieces of shit ain't got nothing better to do because your wife still wanna suck your fucking dick. Fucking puta. Pendejo.
No, eso es mentira, ustedes lo separan de las familias. Tengo mis dos niñas solas.
They already took her kid. I don't know what to do. I have a baby. They were literally telling me that if I don't, the cops are even telling me that if I don't open the door, they'll literally charge me with harboring. I don't know what to do. Come here, ma'am. Come here. I ordered DoorDash. This lady ran into my house. They don't have a warrant, but they told me I was going to be charged with harboring.
They were gonna break down my door.
They were going to break down my door. I already did. The police told me to give them up to her,
the police are saying we can't keep her in here.
Tengo mis niñas solas, por favor, aunque sea.
She's from Minnesota. She has a Minnesota license.
And how are you guys gonna wear the police
Minnesota
symbol if you guys aren't police?
You're literally talking to her in Spanish. I hope they turn on you and take your family because that's what you're doing to people.
You're separating families.
They took her kid.
I
don't know what to do. My baby's inside. I did call the police. The police told me that
are gonna help
they
us.
told us that we have to open the door.
We have two
or
options: get charged with harboring or fucking release her.
The police should be on their way, but I don't know.
And why don't you guys have a search warrant?
Where? Where is it? Where's the paper?
Show me federal judge
Where's the paper? Where's the warrant, guys?
Fucking warrant! First off.
Yes, you have permission to be on our yard. No, I don't give ICE permission to be on my fucking yard.
This is our property. And you guys
I own this property.
I own this property.
I told you guys multiple times, if you don't have a warrant, you're not able to access in my house. I took a law course. I know. I'm not fucking stupid. Good. She's terrified.
Yo me voy con mis niñas, yo me voy
You're
con
in an
mis niñas,
ice
yo no
suit.
me voy sin mis niñas.
How are you going to reassure her?
No, es mentira, ustedes los separan de los babies. No.
I don't know what to do.
Yo me voy con mis niños, es lo único.
I called the police, but I don't know what to do. A woman was just killed in Minnesota yesterday from you guys, and you guys think that we're gonna just take this shit lightly? Literally, you just shot and killed someone yesterday, and you can put on your shit and go to work, and that shit just sits right with you? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? You guys are modern day Nazis. My fucking family got killed. Native Americans got killed for you guys to put on that fucking shit. Bullshit.
No, mis hijos, yo me voy con
Fucking
mis niñas,
bullshit.
yo me voy sin mis niñas, sin mis niñas.
So nowadays we can't order DoorDash without ICE showing up to our house, right? I have a baby. A baby. Get out. Until you guys have a warrant signed, get off my fucking property now! Now!
I want judge papers.
I want a signed paper. You don't come near my house because you're the one that has your hand on the gun the whole time. I have it all on video. I have 11,000 TikTokers right now. 11,000 TikTok followers that I have.
A judge
11,000. They're arguing way too much. How hard is it to tell that woman to walk down the steps and walk out to her car or walk over to the ICE aid? How hard is it to do that? Instead of doing that, they're arguing and squabbling over some warrant, and apparently they don't have no warrant because they didn't show you one. But how hard is it for you to tell that woman to walk down them steps and get away from your house? That's what I would have done. I'm standing, you're all standing there talking to ICE, which means you got the door open. You should have told that woman to just go ahead and walk towards the ICE agents. That's what I would have done. I would not be standing there arguing. Now I see why they got in so much trouble and she lost her baby. She stood there arguing too much. I would have said, bitch, start walking that way towards those ICE agents. Get the hell off of my property. Don't drag me in this shit. But instead of that, she's arguing back and forth. And she's apparently a white woman screaming she's Native. Okay, you see that big redheaded kid she got? That's a white woman claiming to be Native. All right, let's go on.
Followers I have on fucking TikTok.
You guys aren't
Get
wanted
the
here.
fuck off my yard until you have a judge's signature.
Off my property.
I hope you guys sleep real good at fucking night. Don't ever come back to my fucking house. Because I will sue you. I will sue the fuck out of every one of you. You don't know who the fuck I am. Remember
you
that.
You don't even deserve a police vest, motherfucker.
Where's your badge? You ain't got one?
Where's your papers? Where's your badge?
You guys are illegal on stolen land. You guys are illegal on stolen fucking land. Illegal on native fucking land. I am Minneapolis, Dakota. Minneapolis, Dakota. Do you know what that means? I am not illegal. Get the fuck out of here. Get out. I'm 4.9 fucking. They forcefully opened the door of the truck. It was locked. It was locked.
You're going to record this. Don't get any closer for me, all right? Like, cool. Just stay back, please.
A tense and emotional moment outside a Chicago school is now raising serious questions nationwide. Newly shared video shows ICE agents detaining a woman from a vehicle in a school pickup line as stunned parents and bystanders look on. In the footage, a witness can be heard demanding answers, but agents do not respond as the situation unfolds. According to the Department of Homeland Security, The woman and another individual were accused of following an ICE vehicle earlier that day, prompting the enforcement action. Officials say both individuals were taken into custody briefly and later released without further incident. The video has spread rapidly across social media, with many viewers expressing concern about the location of the operation, directly outside a school during dismissal hours. ICE and DHS say the encounter did not involve students and that safety protocols were followed. Still, the scene has reignited debate over enforcement tactics, transparency, and the impact on families. For now, the incident remains under review, but the images are leaving a lasting impression far beyond Chicago.
I already talked to these guys, a friend of these guys, so I saw these guys walk on the way out, and then this is them on the way back. So now you know. You guys work for ICE? I think you do. I saw you talking to someone who did work with ICE. You don't?
No, thank you.
Oh, yeah? So when I see you and I show this to, I don't know, do they work with ICE? Yeah, they do. Oh, wow. They do. Look at this fat fuck. This guy gonna waddle after you. Look at these little dudes. They're gonna waddle after you. They're gonna catch you. They're gonna waddle you guys. They're gonna go catch people who look like them. What are the things that you have to ask for when they're chasing people? Oh, is their skin brown? Hey, you guys, have you taken a look lately? They're gonna chase you too when it's all said and done. Fucking Nazi trash hose. Excuse me. I have on my business that you guys.
We're not inside this.
You didn't. I'm not touching the car. Leave me alone. Look what they're doing. Stop.
That's fine. Back up.
This is my wife. She's having a seizure. They're trying to rip the baby out of her hands. She's having a seizure.
Back up.
Pittsburgh, Massachusetts. This is what's going on this morning. Stop yelling at her. Stop yelling at her because you feel insecure. Police before I'm disabled, trying to go to the doctor up there. That's why I didn't move.
Just make you feel strong. Yeah, man. This is your duty. Why don't you help that woman? Help that woman. Why don't you help someone? All you do is hurt. All you do is hurt. She's trying to drive down the fucking bridge. Where is the law? Where is it? Go, pull up the way.
Warning. Do not scroll past this or you are part of the silence. What you are about to hear is absolute proof that humanity is dead in America today. Cameras just captured the most cowardly and disgusting act of the year. ICE agents, men armed to the teeth, violently ripping a disabled woman out of her own car. Listen to me. She wasn't a threat, she couldn't even defend herself. Look at how they drag her out like a rag doll while she screams in terror. Where is the mercy? Where is the law? They used brute force, ignoring her condition, ignoring her pleas, treating her worse than an animal in the middle of the street. The city is burning with rage right now and for good reason. They call this procedure, but let me ask you, Would you feel safe if this was your mother, your grandmother, or your sister? It is a global embarrassment. They are trying to scrub these videos. They want you to stay quiet, but we will not let that happen. Share this right now before it gets censored and tell me in the comments, do these agents deserve jail or straight to hell? I'm reading you, because the world needs to know the truth.
We kept yelling, she's pregnant.
Okay, now this particular one, ICE is dragging a pregnant woman and she ended up miscarrying. I did see a follow-up video of this about the same woman. Because of what this ICE agent did, dragging her on the ground, she actually lost her baby. All right, so let's go on.
She's pregnant, she's pregnant. They put their knees in her and we kept telling them, she can't breathe, let her up, let her up.
In the chaos, the woman who was handcuffed was suddenly being dragged by one arm as the angry crowd threw snowballs and screamed at the federal agents.
At some point, we need to have the conversation that a lot of people are seemingly ignoring, that a lot of your DOs are ICE agents. And a lot of y'all DOs aren't being held accountable for what they are doing working for ICE. Hispanics and Latinos are the second most employed group of people by ICE. And a lot of the times, specifically if you look at this case that happened in Louisiana, where the girl was running to her house because ICE was accosting her, they were speaking Spanish to her husband. They were speaking Spanish to him. And he was cursing their asses out, but they were speaking Spanish to him, which is one of the reasons why it frustrated me to no end when I started seeing Latinos on this app asking where are all the Black people at? Why would they be there when a lot of you aren't willing to hold people accountable in your family that are actively working with the Trump administration to round you up? When I saw that lady after the election say this,
beyond betrayal, they used us. They actually, during the campaign, and I don't want to make this political, but during the campaign, the elected officials from the Republican Party, they actually told us that he was not going to touch the documented people.
Did you hear what she just said? She said, I don't want to make this political. Why not? Because you don't want to hold that DO accountable that's still coming to the family functions, eating up all the congandule, eating up all the penny, eating up all the ropa vieja, eating up all the congri. That's the reason why you don't want to make this political? You mean that DO that works for ICE, that's doing the harm, that is your favorite DO and your favorite brother, your favorite uncle, your husband that's doing the work for ICE? Y'all don't want to have these conversations. One of the things that a lot of people want Black people to do is sacrifice themselves for their causes, for their community, when they would not do the same. You're not even doing it for your own community. So why in the fuck would Black people do it for you? Specifically for marginalized communities, I'm one of those people that definitely believes that we should speak out for each other. We should stand in solidarity with each other, because the only way we're going to defeat white supremacy is through unity. But y'all don't want unity. Y'all want African Americans to sacrifice themselves for your causes, but you would not do the same. And a lot of you are not even doing the same for your causes, because you don't even want to hold the people accountable that are doing the harm to you accountable. There's a lot of different communities that are still focusing on Kamala Harris, who is a private citizen right now. She's not even in government right now, more than they are focusing on Donald Trump. And that tells me again that y'all don't want unity. You want Black people to suffer for your movement, but you wouldn't do the same. I want a lot of y'all to start thinking critically. The ones that are looking to the Black community to save you from your own actions, your own willingness to vote in or allow the worst possible option to win. I want you guys to be fucking for real. You literally have these online leftists all across social media and on this app that are calling Black people, specifically Black Americans, KKK members, because they're saying that they're going to prioritize the safety in their community because nobody else will. Nobody else will. Not understanding how problematic and shitty that kind of take is, specifically because the KKK exists as a terrorist organization that almost exclusively targeted Black families. You guys suck. Nonetheless, you guys need to start having these conversations amongst your theos, having the conversations that Black Americans have with their family members that are fucking ICE agents and doing the harm to your community. They should not be invited to Noche Buena. they shouldn't be invited to any of these fucking functions anymore while they're actively harming the community.
Troopers, Texas police. Come out of the car. Come out of the car. Come out of the car. Open the window. Yo, he's in proceedings. He's good to go. Let me get my break. Lower the window.
Watch out behind you. Watch out. Holy. Watch out in front of you. Watch out in front.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Gotta ram him. Cut it off. Cut it off. Now. Cut it off. Turn off the car. Cut the car. Cut off. Come out of the car. Come out of the car. Come out. Now.
All right, here with reaction, ICE Director Todd Lyons. Todd, I mean, if that doesn't educate the public about these ramming incidents, I don't know what else will, on top of what happened. You know, previously, we now have 3 in recent days. Very dangerous now. Do you tie a lot of this danger to the rhetoric of people like Tim Walz, who compares ICE to Gestapo?
Yeah, Sean, unfortunately, when we hear elected officials calling upon individuals to impede or obstruct, ICE law enforcement operations nationwide, you're going to see incidents like this, and that was a video you're probably not going to see on mainstream media, right? That actually shows exactly what's happening. You saw the officers and agents attempting to apprehend a criminally illegal alien, and there they are using their car as a weapon. The lead vehicle, the ICE vehicle, the gray one that was struck, that officer had to go to the hospital with neck injuries. And every day, Sean, this is what the men and women of ICE are facing. It's constant impediments, constant attacks like this. And, it's not safe for my folks. It's not safe for the public. It really needs to stop.
What do you make of these groups that have instructions on how to confront and basically fight with ICE agents? They call it a micro antifada, and I can go into all the details of it. I'm sure you're closely aware of it. But we're talking about a strategy laid out by groups of people to make your jobs harder and obstruct justice. Should those people be arrested?
100%, Sean. Any law enforcement officer will tell you, it's a constitutional right, go out there and protest. But when you have organized criminal gangs, which these are, that are organizing these groups to, again, impede or obstruct law enforcement operations, lawful law enforcement agents, enacting the laws that Congress has written, that's a criminal act. And I will tell you that Homeland Security investigations, my folks, the FBI, we're investigating these, and people are going to be held accountable, because you can't organize groups to go out and impede law enforcement. It's a criminal act, and we have to act swiftly to cause this from spreading.
Do you have a response to Philadelphia's DA threatening to prosecute ICE agents, which, by the way, is not constitutional? But putting that aside, do you have a response for that DA?
Sean, what I'll say is the men and women of ICE, the men and women of ERO, the men and women of HSI, they're not committing any crimes. So he doesn't have to worry about arresting any of my folks, because what we're doing is we're enforcing the law. We are out there every day making this nation and his city safe again. So he shouldn't worry about the men and women of ICE. What he should worry about is the sanctuary policies that have these criminal aliens go back into his neighborhoods and commit heinous crimes like fentanyl trafficking, human trafficking, rape of a child. He should focus on those and let law enforcement do law enforcement work.
All right, Director Lyons, thank you. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling.
He was in there last night. They asked who he was talking to. They friends again.
والله بلا كيرنا كان هذا سيء واي قارق سير كيجا وتكيف ليه نال مو خيرنا إيدي سفير هي نال كم جدو afka hore ugu xiran iyo wejiga baawur caadi aan u malaynaya weli waa ku jiraan kan day nalala ugu xiran majeedaa dabadii afka buriya karmeel albaabkaasa loo soo xiray oo baarkinka u xirnaa u malaynaya soo xiray kuwaan booliiska isku haleynaya rooyaan ila wadan ninkaa xawlo soo noqonaa muubaxo tahel suu baxuu la-ayaa miskiinka hadda waa kuwaanaya kan ice waay majeedaa labadan gaari iyo kaaska labo kanna booliiska waa kaas hore ilaa halkaasaa lagasoo burinoyaa hana waxay dhehaysa booliiska ice nolol may leeyihiin inaan ku tusaa rabaa maanta ka yariiska daaya waa ku tuskanna waa ku tusaasig wuu soo socdo walaale majeedaa afka hor majeedaa nalalka ugu xiran baawur caadi oo shacab waa majeedaa baawuray soo karaystay waa xataa ma ahan yaa taayirkooda day daaqada nalay kusoo dhegsadeen muraayadda hore nalaa ugu dhegan afkas hore nalaa ugu dhegan saaca cidaa qaadaysa male maanta move doofaarta idin dhasha maxaan dhahaa xaafteen dhoo lasku soo baxay haye kan iyaga waa majeedaa kanna iyaga waaye bye naagtaa caadi maa walaa firimbiya ka dawadataa hoona lagu yeerinoyaa afartaas gaarida iyaga waa waa baxeen booliiskuna waa kuwaas suuq dhan kaamire hadda lasoo kala baxayaan ilaa hadaayeyna meelahan la dhoobnaa waayaacena ba iga tag aan idinka xaraado baatigayga aan banaankaa taagneyn
We've got to see this video of ICE agents arresting a U.S. citizen then, as they were leaving the scene, running into the back of her car, destroying it. I surely hope the U.S. taxpayers aren't the ones that are going to have to pay for all of the damage ICE is causing. Look at this.
Oh my God. This is ridiculous.
Get the fuck out.
Reports are saying that was the same vehicle that ICE agents dragged her out of. As you could tell, someone else was in the car trying to move it out of the way. However, I guess ICE was growing impatient, having to wait for a couple of minutes, so they just decided to run into it instead and flee the scene. Detaining a U.S. citizen for no reason, then destroying her car on the way out shows how little accountability ICE has. We know the Trump administration is not going to do anything about this. In fact, they probably encourage this type of behavior. ICE is acting like they're untouchable and can do whatever they want, seizing U.S. citizens, damaging property, and just driving away. And the worst part is we're the ones that are going to have to pay for the lawsuits and all the damage they cause. But it seems like ICE has been targeting U.S. citizens at a rapidly increasing rate, something that civil rights groups have warned about for years. Videos like this keep surfacing every single day, showing a very disturbing pattern. ICE acting outside of its authority, violating rights, and damaging property with no accountability. This is unchecked power, and it should terrify anybody who believes in basic civil liberties.
Holding a woman face down in the snow before dragging her along the ground. Agents deployed chemical irritants, and at one point, an agent used a taser before taunting the crowd.
Tonight, a controversial federal operation in Minneapolis is sparking sharp criticism and a growing national debate over immigration enforcement tactics. According to reports from major U.S. news outlets, the city's police chief is publicly calling out immigration and customs enforcement after video surfaced showing a woman being pulled along a city street during an arrest. IC says the incident happened during what they describe as a targeted vehicle stop. Federal officials claim their agents were surrounded and confronted by a hostile crowd, forcing them to act quickly to remove the individuals involved. The agency confirms a young couple from Ecuador was taken into custody during the operation. But Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara says the images raise serious concerns about public safety and coordination, emphasizing that the methods used put both civilians and officers at risk. City leaders are now questioning whether federal agents followed appropriate procedures in a densely populated area. As the video spreads and reactions intensify, the incident is fueling renewed scrutiny of how immigration enforcement is carried out at the local level. Tonight, one question dominates the conversation. When federal authority meets city streets, where is the line between enforcement and accountability?
All right, y'all. As you can see, they're definitely ramping up on everybody. Been snatching, just looking at that footage, they've been snatching an awful lot of people out of cars. But be aware of your surroundings. And, you know, I think I'll be okay. I'm not really in an area with a lot of immigrants. You know, most of the people on my street are either black or white. And the only ones, my neighbors, and there's one Latino family that lives far on the other end from me. But we don't have a lot of immigrants around here. Not where I am. But, you know, more in your city areas, you know, like Trenton, there are more there. But, you know, around me, I haven't seen not even one single ICE raid, not one. But I understand like cities because many of these illegals, they tend to live in cities. And that's why that is one of the biggest reasons why the cities are so heavily raided. So just be aware because these immigrants are desperate. You know, you just saw this one incident where one ran into somebody's house, a random house. And that's not going to be the only thing, y'all. They may be jumping and trying to jump in your car. You know, they're desperate. They're trying to do anything to get away from ICE. And just pay attention to what's going on around you, for real, because it is getting crazy out here. All right, Eric Tinsley, thank you so much for the super chat. Israel for Israel, absolutely. I think this Aisha. Thank you for the super sticker. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Isha. And Hazel Hill, thank you so much for the super sticker. And thank you all for your support from my channel. I did pin up in the comment section my Give, Send, Go. So thank you so much to all of you that have donated. I still got a ways to go, but I am past the 50% mark, which I'm grateful. Steel Wings, thank you so much for the super sticker. So everybody, I do have more to come because Donald Trump is in talks today over Greenland. And he is talking crazy, talking about they have to give the U.S. They don't have to do nothing, Donald Trump. They don't have to do nothing. But this is the nonsense this man is talking. So I'm sure we're going to hear a lot today because these talks are going on. And Denmark and Greenland already said they don't like JD Vance. JD Vance is nasty. Well, Donald Trump got JD Vance and Marco Rubio in talks over Greenland. And JD Vance is acting that way because that's what he think Donald Trump wants to see out of him. At the end of the day, he's a fuck boy. I'm sorry I said that, y'all. No, I'm not. I ain't sorry I said that. But that's what he is at the end of the day. He ain't nothing but a damn flunky. So, y'all, I will see you a little later. I'll try to get something posted in the next few hours, what I'm going to be doing in between. I got to get your orders out. And there's a few errands I have to run. When I get back, I will set up my next live stream. More than likely, it's going to be about Greenland because that seems to be the thing Donald Trump is talking about. And they're talking all this nonsense about taking Greenland within the next few weeks. The U.S. is going to take Greenland within the next few weeks. I mean, it is just crazy as hell. So, y'all, I will see you then. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being here. And I will see you later. Shalom, family.